Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
I wanna tell everyone about this fried rice I made. Can I tell everyone about this fried rice I made? Because
I mean, fucking go
it
off.
fucking bops. So I was at Walmart the other day buying groceries, and I saw like a thing of Spam, and I'm like, last time I was at Walmart, I also saw the same thing of Spam, and I was like, God, I need to really get into Spam. You
No,
know?
you don't. You don't.
I do. Okay.
You
No, no,
don't, Blair.
no,
Like,
no, no,
love
no.
yourself and don't do that.
Listen to me. I do, and I did, and it's great because I put onions and garlic
No.
and
No.
bell peppers in my fried rice and Spam, and I fried all of that shit up. Well, I fried the onions.
See, the thing is, that sounds good until you say "and spam." Don't put spam in your fried rice, you
Fried
piece of shit.
fried Spam is fucking amazing.
Spam sucks
No,
dick.
no. That's where you're wrong. It's got the best texture. It's salty. It's so good fried. It's so good fried.
I have a confession. I've never had spam, but I just hate it on principle.
No, yeah, exactly. Everyone hates Spam on principle. Everyone does because it looks fucking horrible and it's slimy and it's fatty.
It looks like a cold cut, but worse somehow.
Yeah.
Fuck cold cuts.
No, it's terrible. It's like no. It looks horrible. It's like the worst parts of like canned chicken. You know, like it's just miserable.
This is what it looks like, right? This is not your tacit endorsement by saying it looks like the worst parts of canned chicken.
Yeah. This is what it looks like. It tastes amazing when you fry it. You can't just eat Spam just by itself. I mean, you can, but it'd be like cold and horrible. But it's so good fried.
Blair, we're gonna get some emails
No,
about this one.
no. If anyone disagrees with me, then you're not you haven't had fried Spam, or B, you're just not doing it right. Caramelize some onions and bell peppers and put some Spam in there, and maybe even just make a hash with that. I think that's what I'm going to make tomorrow morning. Like, just make some like Spam hash with an egg.
Gotta get that indica.
Yeah.
That Spam indica.
Shut up. No. With some egg and some like chopped up potatoes, because I have 3 potatoes I have not done anything with. It's going to be amazing. It's so good. It's, you know what? It's time to like put whatever hangups you have with Spam aside and just get really into it. Just get really into it.
I hate Spam and I'm
You don't
I hate
know.
Spam and I'm
No,
valid.
you think you hate Spam. Luna, you think you hate Spam. You actually, as all human beings do, love Spam. Trust me.
I don't know about that.
Trust me. Take my hand, Luna. You're gonna follow with me onto the Spam journey. November is Spam month for me.
I just got a Snapchat from my friend, and it was a Snapchat of her zooming in on her Kindle, being 69% done with her current book.
Wow. Nice.
Go on.
Nice. Hey. Nice.
Yeah. Well, okay, so Blair's food crimes aside, like, what's going on?
I mean, to be honest, that's the most exciting thing that's happened to me in my recent life.
Yeah, I mean, probably some more exciting things have happened, but, like, nothing good or to talk about.
Right, no, totally.
The thing is, it's all bad and the existence is hell.
Yeah. I'm thinking about how last Sunday I got really beer and tequila drunk, and then threw up in a trash bin, but was really proud of myself because not only did I get all of it into the trash bin, but I cleaned it up while drunk too.
Blair, you lead a strange existence where something you are proud of on, what'd you say, Sunday morning? Early Sunday morning?
Oh, this wasn't Sunday morning. This was probably Sunday evening, around maybe midnight. Okay. So I guess probably.
Great. So before you go to work in the morning, you fully yards and you're proud of yourself for getting it all into a trash can.
Yeah,
Blair,
exactly.
you're valid.
I know I'm valid. This is what being 21 is about. Let me tell you.
God, I'm glad I'm past that then.
I felt horrible the next day, but I came back during my lunch. I showered and it cured my hangover. Because I'm youthful. I bounced back. My liver is still fully functioning. So it's all good. It's all good stuff. So that was a good night. And I'm going to probably do a repeat of it this week. Because...
Blair, you You're living your best life.
I'm fucking trying to. Good God.
God bless you. You're so fucking valid.
Thanks. You know what, Luna? So are you. You're valid too. It's probably especially because you don't get beer and tequila sick and then go to work the next day. I think.
Yeah, because I don't drink on nights that aren't Friday or Saturday, Blair.
Like a fucking pussy. I take back what I said about you being valid. You need to live it up.
Blair, fuck you.
You only have your 20s once, bitch. Make bad decisions with me.
I'm not as wild a party animal as you are, Blair.
Make bad decisions to validate my own bad decisions so I feel better about myself. Because if someone else is doing them with me, that means it's okay. Because I will tell you, AJ was drinking too that evening, but I was way drunker than him and easily the drunkest person in the room because all of my 3 other roommates were stone cold sober. So
don't you hate that, like being the only drunk person in the whole area?
Yeah, it's rough for a while until you're drunk enough that you don't care. You know?
I've never reached that point.
Yeah. It's fun shit. Hey, anyone listening, don't be like me if you're impressionable or a minor or whatever. Don't grow up to be like Blair. Be like Luna. Don't party hard on days where you work the next day. Because that's another reason. Because I also quit my job because of that. If we recall that arc in my life, because I just
but you wound up with another job.
Yeah, I did. Like it all worked out in the end, but like.
Don't follow Blair.
Dude, don't be like me, because, like, I got lucky, and you probably won't. Odds are, yeah. Okay. So, there's a little corner, Blair's advice corner, where you just do the opposite of what I do.
You're living.
Yeah. Yeah. So, welcome to Fear Baiting, everyone.
Welcome to Fear Baiting, everyone.
Your number one.
It's your number one great sequel podcast. The first good sequel I've seen in years.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah.
The first good horror movie sequel I've seen in years. I've seen some good sequels, like Captain America. Captain America's 2 was better than Captain America 1. You know?
Yeah, for sure. Dude, I'm so excited to talk about this fucking movie. I kind of want to dive in, but like shit.
No, we gotta back up because hey, let's talk about some gay and horror news. Hey, Blair, what's going on?
So I have big news. It's not really gay news, but it kind of is. It's bi news because we're both bisexual. I'm eloping this winter with my boyfriend of 4 years. Roswell. You may know him because I've mentioned it on the show, or you know him personally because...
And he's been on the show before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true also. So that's exciting. It's kind of sudden, and I have my reasons for it being sudden that I don't really want to get into, but it's also been a long time coming, to be honest, because it's something we were talking about within the first, year of us dating, but it was always like, oh, we're too young for it, and I'm like, but I think we have a pretty good track record at this point of staying together. Yeah. So maybe it's just time to do the damn thing, you know?
Yeah.
So
live your truth, do your damn thing. So we're gonna have a fear baiting meetup in Minnesota.
In Minnesota, it's gonna be cold as fuck in here.
Absolutely.
So everyone get ready for that. Just the chilly vibes gonna come off of this.
I hope you're ready to tote my ass around in your car because I'm not fucking walking anywhere.
Oh, you can't walk anywhere in Minnesota. Come on, nothing is within walking distance. Let's be real.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna do a. I mean, provided I can get the time off, which I'm pretty sure I can, and provided I can afford the ticket, which I've been working a couple of Saturdays, and I make a shitload of money when I work Saturdays. We're gonna be doing a live, or not a live, like an in-person fear baiting.
Yeah, we're gonna be staring deeply into one another's eyes. It's going to be very.
We're gonna be
exciting.
recording on one mic, most likely.
Yes, we're just gonna be like, it's gonna
I'm
be
gonna
real
beat
intimate.
Blair into the ground.
It's gonna be real intimate.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, and then if you
do you have a date set for that, by the way? Because I kind of need to buy these tickets before they shoot up in price.
okay, not yet, but that's because I'm also broke as fuck. But I'll give you the deets as soon as I figure them out. You'll know.
Yeah, great.
Which should be soon.
Like I would really.
Which should be.
I would just really hate to like not be able to go because the ticket cost because December, January is really expensive. And I'd hate to not be able to go because fucking $8 billion plane ticket.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you'll be fine though. Trust me.
Yeah. I'm valid.
I feel valid in this Chili's tonight.
Yeah,
we're all valid.
Great. Any other gay or horror movie?
Gay
info news?
Actual news?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we had elections recently, and a bunch of transgender senators got elected, which is
that's good.
dope.
It's good to me.
In Minnesota specifically, I believe her name is Angela something, which is so. I'm awesome at like talking about this shit. Obviously, I know all about local politics. Let me just Google this real quick.
Blair, it's okay. You're valid.
I also had a dream that Jasmine Masters became a senator. She was a contestant on Drag Race that got kicked off the second episode. I just thought I'd share that.
Why do you remember her? Why do you think? Why do you think about her?
I don't know, but I was like, that bitch was on Drag Race. Why is she a fucking senator?
She's living her best life.
Yeah. Hold on.
Fucking. So, anything else? I mean, good news for the senators.
Yep. I think, or representatives or something like that.
Something like that.
Something like
that. We had a great election race here because, I mean, all cops are bastards, obviously, but, like, our choice for like, state, or for, like, town sheriff was a Republican or a Republican who wore a blue tie, basically. Like, the Dem candidate was, like, a huge diehard Trump supporter, and he fucking sucked major ass. Big sucko.
Yeah.
Big stinky man.
Okay. My retraction, city council members, not senators or representatives, but
still good.
Not nothing. Andrea Jenkins was her name. So is still her name.
Gotcha.
She's still that.
Yeah.
Cool. Keyed into.
All right. So I want to get off. With the first thing that So we watched Creep 2 this week.
We watched the sequel to Creep.
Creep 2, which
so fucking good. I watched the original Creep last night to kind of prepare for this and draw comparisons because I'd seen Creep 2 before, but I hadn't seen Creep recently, so I just wanted to like, think about how these two things intermingle with one another, and that was good. I'm glad I did it. Oh, fuck, I love this movie. But you have something to say about it.
My first thing about this is that this movie is very short.
Yeah, it's like 80 minutes.
That's not like a weird thing to say, but like, this movie is just so tight. Like, there's emptiness, but there's never like unneeded emptiness. Like, everything is extremely deliberate and necessary for this movie to work, and it's like no fat, no frills, just tight. Clean.
Oh, for sure. Oh my god. So. It's the pacing's amazing, but I think the content in it is like, it's, so if you've seen Creep, you know the general like conceit of it. You know, we have he's Joseph in the first movie. He goes by Aaron in this one. Mark Duplass's character. He's essentially a serial killer who's like obsessed with filming his murders and like filming his victims and like getting really emotionally close to them, or as close as he can manage to. And then, just like stalking them for a while, and then, that seems to be his modus operandi, MO.
Yeah.
So.
Remind me, did we see a lot of the guy's face in the first movie?
Of Joseph's face, Mark Duplass.
No, not Joseph. The filmer guy.
We saw we saw a fair amount of it. I mean, he was behind the camera for most of it, but we, especially in the second half of the movie, wherein he was being stalked, you know, like we saw a lot more of his face because he was basically just filming his own experiences, you know.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then so this one is about. So we open with Mark Duplass's character coming over.
We open on the Dave guy.
Yeah. So he gets this package in the mail, and he opens it up, and we see like a shot of his face surrounded by fur, and it's like, oh, there's a camera in this stuff, probably a stuffed wolf, because that was what it was in the last movie, and we get that confirmed later. And
what's it, Peach Fuzz?
Peach Fuzz, yes, Peach Fuzz. And he's like, what the fuck? And he gets a DVD within it, and he pops it in, and we hear the whistling of the Peach Fuzz song. And then Mark Duplass's character comes in, because David invited him over, and he's like, you seem troubled, what's going on? Telling him about this stalker problem he's been having recently, and it's acting up again. And Mark Duplass is like, I'm really glad we've gotten so close. And I'm glad we're doing this tonight. But I hate to, I hate that I have to tell you what I have to tell you right now, which is like, we started out so hot and heavy, we had the same copy of Infinite Jest. At the
gay.
same dude, yeah, no, it always is though. It always is.
Well, I mean, it's. I guess it's just like more like bi.
Sure.
Considering what happens in this movie.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Mark Duplass's like character basically falls in love with all of his victims, or at least tries to, which is pretty stunned. Like it's cool. It's a neat character thing. This is definitely a character study. The first one was more of a thriller, kind of a character study, but this one is way more of a character study, and it's really fantastic. So essentially the scene ends with him being like, yeah, I mean, freaking that Dave out, basically, like, didn't you notice that you started getting those DVDs in the mail as soon as like we started hanging out? And he's like, you just thought about it, right? All that stuff. And eventually he's like, just ends up slashing him in his throat, like, cause he's all like,
he tries to leave.
Yeah, he tries to leave. And Mark Duplass's character seems like so like distraught about it. Like he's been having, he's like, ever since I turned 40, like, it hasn't felt the same, like I just don't have the same rush from it that I used to. Like, it's just, and that's where the scene ends, basically. And then we have a shot to this Vice-looking show, wherein essentially our protagonist of this movie, Sarah, follows Craigslist ads, and
it's called Encounters.
Encounters,
right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She follows Craigslist ads, and just like investigates the people who post them, and like what is about them, and like what they're about, and like. Just these like strange little like interactions with other human beings, personal ads, and it's doing really poorly. Her show is.
Like 8 views.
Yeah, which is
weird because it seems like in a weird internet culture that would cotton on pretty easily.
Oh my god, yeah, this show would be so popular. Are you joking?
I would watch it.
It looks really well produced too, like. Oh, for sure, and she seemed to be a very competent editor. Anyway, it looks real good. But that's fine. So it's doing really shitty. She's real hard on herself. She's like, this is going to be my last episode of Encounters. Like, I'm going to go out with a bang. Like, this, we can't do this anymore. Like, I'm just not getting anything from it. And she finds this ad, essentially the same, really similar to the same one we like heard about in the first movie. It's like $1,000 for a day. I just need a filmographer. And the information on it is so limited, but it's like, you have to be willing to trust. Fans of Interview with a Vampire are a plus. So that's fun. And then, like a number at the bottom. And Sarah texts that number. And Mark Duplass's character asks if she scares easily. And she says no. And then she tells her name, and he's like, oh, that's kind of the name of my favorite song. We should meet. And then we get Sarah driving to the countryside. She's been driving for 3 hours, and she's like, yeah, I don't know anything about this guy. He's been basically ghosting me since he gave me his address. So that's scary, and I probably wouldn't normally put myself in this kind of situation, but I feel like I really need to risk it to get a good episode, a good final episode, you know? So
yeah.
So she's risking it for the biscuit.
Risking it for the biscuit.
Yep. And this is where she goes into this like house, probably, you know, one that Mark Duplass's character rented, because that's the same thing that happened last time. We really have no idea where he lives, though it might be. I'm thinking about the we get very little of the interior of his house at the end of the first movie, because it's like dark, but it looks I don't know, it's hard to say. Narrow staircases and all that, but it's this like cottagey looking place. It looks very cozy, very like a lot of hardwood everywhere. You would love to spend a weekend there. I bet it's by like a river or lake or something. You know, very comfortable. And so we see him. He's by the blender blending something. He's got a ponytail. He's got his beard grown out.
He's blending some kale.
Yep, he's blending a green smoothie. It sounds fucking amazing. It was like kale, 3 strawberries or like 4 strawberries, a huge banana.
Oh, you need to have specifically that many strawberries, or else the fucking thing goes up in flames.
With a banana and then like a lot of Greek yogurt, and I'm like, fuck me up. That sounds so good.
I would be into it if it wasn't for the kale. Not a huge kale bitch.
I mean, I think I'd be okay with it with all the other fruits, you know.
I guess, like, as long as I can't.
Yeah. I mean. Oh fuck, that's fun. Okay.
So yeah, apparently if you press the space bar in any window, it just like decides to say, "Oh, you want to stop recording in this window?" Jesus Christ.
Oh, I've never had that problem. That's fine though.
Anyways, sorry about that.
That's okay.
God damn it. I was really hoping to just fucking throw this file together and just like leave it because I have other shit to do today.
Yeah, hopefully it won't be too rough.
No, it shouldn't.
Okay, so he hands her the smoothie, and then they sit down and start talking. And it's my favorite thing about this fucking movie is that he drops all pretenses. He's straight up like, I'm a serial killer. I'm not crazy about that term, but I've killed about 39 people. But I'm just kind of getting a little midlifey, you know, like midlife crisis. Like I'm turning 40 this year, and like I'm trying to grapple with it. And it's just not the same that it used to be. Like it used to be like amazing, gave me so much joy, but like it's just a job now. Like I don't get to experience like I don't get to experience the thrill of it anymore.
Yeah.
And so it's all of that, and it's her. The rest of the movie is essentially like her trying to decide: is he actually a serial killer, or is he just fucking with me? And does it matter? You know, like it's just this interplay of like. It honestly, this movie kind of feels like a parody of the first one.
A little bit, yeah.
Or at least a sort of metatextual analysis of the first one.
Yeah.
Because it is so forthright, you know, like he's kind of playing mind games, but not really that interested in playing mind games, you know, like,
yeah.
Like, because he tries to freak her out, like really bad, like all the time, like
jump scares and shit.
One of the first things he does is like, he's like, we need to break down this gender barrier between us. I'm gonna, and he strips, like he's like, takes off his towel and his dick is just out, and she's like, okay. And then she's like, is it my turn? And he seems
and
so,
he's like,
so taken aback, because it's like not the reaction he was expecting. It takes a lot to finally freak her out at all. Because, I mean, she's a journalist, you know? She's trying to be as unflinching as possible. Like, it's not about her reaction, it's about his, you know? And I also think a really interesting thing this movie does is, like, drawing the comparisons between like this a sort of like quote unquote sociopathy of like serial killers and journalists who have, because like if you really want to press like a good story out of someone, you kind of have to have like detach yourself from like empathy towards that person, you know, like, or like sympathy towards that person at the very least, you know, like,
Yeah.
because you can't be like, because any normal interaction, if someone's agitated, you just leave them alone. But if you need to get a reaction out of someone because it would make a really fucking good story, you're not going to leave that person alone. You're going to say fuck their emotions. I need my story. You know.
Fuck their emojis.
Yeah. It's kind of narcissistic in a way, but so just this comparison between like a journalist and like a serial killer is just really fascinating. They don't spend a lot of time on it, but it's an interesting thing to think about. Continuing on.
Sorry if I'm being a little quiet. I think Blair has a lot more to say about this movie than I do. Like, I think we both like it. We both like it a lot. I just think that I don't have as much insightful things to say about this as Blair does.
Well, I've thought about this movie a lot, to be honest.
I only just saw it today, and it's like, my thought is just like, movie good.
I mean, movie indeed good. It's so funny, and it's so like interesting what it's trying to do, but we'll get into it. So essentially what they want to do is he wants to film a documentary about himself, because it's like this is what's going to get my mojo back, or at least I want my life story out there, you know, like I want there to be context for what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So so they try to do that, essentially, but okay, so she does strip naked in front of him, and it's uncomfortable for both of them, it seems, but like she's kind of staring him down, you know, like. Yeah,
I think it was like, I'm not gonna say like I wanted to see her whole titties swinging, but I'm just kind of a little like, it was weird that like there was no. I mean, I guess it makes sense depending on who's holding the camera between the characters, but like the fact that like we see a close up of her face as opposed to like we see Aaron's whole ass hog.
Well, I think it's a character decision on both of them, because like Sarah is just taking the situation in for what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Aaron is not really interested in seeing her naked at all, you know. But he is interested in analyzing her reaction.
He's interested in being naked.
Or analyzing her reaction to the situation is why I think he had such an intense close-up on her face, you know, like, and she kind of just stares him down and kind of challenging him to, like, do anything about it, you know, like she's like, are we good? And he's like, yeah, yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
So it's interesting because she is so like stone-faced in front of him, but then she like leaves to go to the bathroom, and she's like visibly freaking out about the situation, because she was like, all of my red flags have been raised. Like it was not 10 minutes before his dick was out and in my face, essentially, you know, like. But on the other hand, it was not 10 minutes.
It was not 10 minutes before his dick was out.
Because like she's
it's really good.
She's like, this is exactly what I want in a subject, you know, like I don't think he's a serial killer, like, not really. I'm pretty positive he's not, but I'm going to put a knife in my boot just in case. I think he's just kind of fucking crazy, but I want to explore that. I think he's going to make a lot of really good material, is essentially what she's saying. And, like, I agree. I can almost see myself in her shoes, you know? Like, the thing about Aaron in the first, like the actual, like the person who got killed, Aaron in the first movie, is like, he is so trusting. She's kind of trusting in her own way, but she's kind of a no bullshit about it, you know, like she won't let him fuck with her, you know, like she's like, okay, we're gonna go along with this bullshit because I want to, not because you're making me do it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's just an interesting character parallel, because Aaron is so passive in the first one. He's like, I guess so, or whatever. Basically, the most action he has in that is, like, drugging Joseph, and so he can, like, try to escape. But that doesn't work out very well. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Anyway, so they go out to... They drive out to the woods. Aaron puts his peach fuzz mask on. Mark Duplass's Aaron, not the other obviously dead Aaron.
Yeah.
Oh, I've totally...
The one who got an axe to the dome after...
yeah.
Wait, hold on, Blair. You tell your thing. You tell your thing. You're clapping your hands about because I gotta look something up real
Okay.
quick.
I totally forgot about this. He shows her one of the closing last scenes in the first movie, which is where Aaron is sitting on the bench, like in front of the lake, and Mark Duplass's character like sneaks up behind him, puts the peach fuzz mask on, and fucking axes his head, and then runs away. And I don't know. It's just we have these callbacks to the first movie, and it's in a way that you can tell that like this particular murder was really important to him. I don't know. It's just so interesting. He asks her if that scared her, and she's like, "Did you want it to scare me?" And that seems to be the context for the entire movie. It's like freaking her out, like jumping out and screaming at her and trying to scare her. At one point, almost literally trying to murder her. Like, not before he actually almost tries to murder her. And she gets the upper hand in that and freaks the shit out of him. It's so cool. It's just seeing this, like, power dynamic where Mark Duplass's character never really had one before, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, he was always the one in control.
Yeah, he's a switch having his first time on bottom.
Right. Yeah. No,
he's been service topping his whole life.
No, there's a legitimate sexual energy to this movie that is like, yeah, that's kind of the vibe, you know? Like, yeah, no, for sure.
It's his first time not being in the driver's seat. Like, he's right. I'm still trying to debate whether or not him being so shaken is an act, just another layer of this character, or if it is him being genuinely like weirded out and like uncomfortable with not being in control. And I'm leaning toward the latter, but I can't say definitively.
I honestly think it's probably the latter because like I don't know what he would gain necessarily from not acting like he's in control of the situation, because we see him
luring her into a false sense of security. Maybe,
but it's like she's so clearly unshakable and like willing to take control of the situation, and like he kind of takes advantage of that, tries to at least at the end of the movie, but like it still backfires on him, you know? We'll get into that though when it happens. In the meantime, they drive out to the country, further into the country than they already are. Mark Duplass's character is wearing the peach fuzz mask. He asks her what she thinks of it, and she's like, as a passenger, I'm not super excited about it.
Yeah, it's such a good line.
It does. I don't know, it's just like, I love her so much. She's such a fucking good character, because, I don't know, just the way that she's, like, unfuckwithable. It's just, she's not a quote-unquote strong female character. She's just a human being who's like who has her own role to play, you know? Like she's like I can't be like someone who's gonna be fucked with, because like I'm gonna fuck with this guy, essentially, you know, like essentially. I don't know, it's very, very, very interesting. Also she's got that like choker on, and she's got purple hair, and she's like kind of giving me like bi vibes. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, absolutely.
Also, she's so cute. She's totally my type.
Yeah.
She is.
Oh my god, she is.
So they drive out to...
Oh, speaking of my type, I had a revelation while watching some Polygon content yesterday. You know who is exactly my type?
Who?
Simone de Rochefort, but specifically the Simone that like in the long coat and skirt that she wears when sitting in front of the fireplace.
Yes.
For SEO plays and video game theater.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my god, yeah. No, she's so funny, and she's got like such a great comedic voice.
Yeah.
That's like sexy too. It's awesome.
Yeah. I could listen to her just say, this episode, Goofy fucking dies. Like I could just listen to that and fall asleep to that loop.
For sure.
I think I might just make that my recommendation this week. Just like
video game theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So they drive out to this river place, and Mark Duplass's character, I guess I should just call him Aaron, but I don't want to confuse him with like movie one Aaron. I don't know. Also, he changes his name a lot. What the fuck is his name? Anyway.
Let's just call him Aaron.
Aaron?
Aaron. You have to like make it like as close to one syllable as you can get. Aaron.
Okay. Well.
And then old Aaron is Aaron.
Oh, okay. That'll definitely be a really clear distinction that everyone will be able to understand.
Well, it's one syllable versus two. Aaron versus Aaron.
Sure.
You know, okay, fine. He's Aaron, and then old Aaron is Aaron.
Or we can just call him old Aaron.
Sure. Dead Aaron.
Dead Aaron.
Darren, there. It's Aaron and Darren.
Sure. That's fine. So the water level is really low in this river. He wanted to show up. He was like, I wanted this whole Jesus allegory, and I was going to dive off that bridge into this river. Now it's all fucked up, and he's throwing a temper tantrum. And Sarah's like, hey, you got to settle down. They had this conversation about Francis Ford Coppola earlier, and so she's like, hey, what would Francis Ford Coppola do?
She specifically says Coppola like 15 times.
Like, yeah, and he's...
And he's like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? And then he's like, oh, that's really smart. So he just like sits in the water. He kind of expects her to like CGI in some actual water, but she's like, yeah, that's not going to happen. Just be like a normal human being about it. He tries telling this like story, like it's 1978, disco, whatever, the Cold War, whatever. But things keep interrupting him, and his tension keeps wearing thinner and thinner. You can tell he has control problems, you know, like I mean, we already know that, you know, like he has to be in control of the situation, and that's why he stalks people, because he always has the upper hand, you know, and why he murders people, because like he is in control of their life or death, you know. But it's just these little things that he can't, like, you can't murder an airplane that's flying overhead and ruining your shot. You can't murder the shadow that's like, you know, like making the shot all weird. And he tries throwing a rock at a bird, but it just screams more at him, and he gets real pissed off. It's so funny just watching him like this.
Be impotent. Like, he's just so impotent in a way that we never really saw in the first movie. In the first movie, he was like completely, fully in control of everything. Everything was manipulated. And then this one, he's like, we see some like, he's fallible. Yeah,
I mean, it seems to be like demystifying him as like.
Right, yeah, it's humanizing him.
Yeah.
Weirdly. It's humanizing this man with 39 confirmed kills.
I mean, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Like, I think understanding that serial killers and like murderers are just fucked up human beings, is kind of important, because it's like seeing them as these sort of like omnipotent like monsters, or like these like gods unto men, you know, like it's not a useful way to seeing it, you know. They're just people, and people do fucked up things, and sometimes people are narcissistic and obsessed with murder, and want like have, you know, control problems in a way that you know, like results in extreme violence. And so he kind of runs off. He throws a temper tantrum. Sarah finds him lying face down in some rocks, and she gives him a back rub essentially. And then we cut back.
Did we do the part where they were playing pool and he talks about how he like foreshadows everything because he's such a fucking drama queen?
Oh, we do that. That's later. That's a bit later.
Okay. It's so fucking good.
No, it's all good. So later,
it's like the only time I've ever like seen lampshading and been like, oh, that's good actually.
Yeah. So we cut back to the house. It's dark. You know, it's obviously much later in the day. We hear this like the beats of like the distant beats of like music in the background playing very loudly, and she's like, yeah, he's kind of shut down now, and I should just leave him alone, but it would be so easy to like provoke him, so I'm gonna do that instead. And that's essentially what she does. She goes into the room. He's sitting in a hot tub. The music is playing, and she turns it off, and he gets real pissed at her. He's like, turn that back on. She's like, why? She's like, because I told you so. And she's like, why? Because I need it. Like, why do you need it? And then he like just trying to get like any sort of like legitimate answer out of him, like trying to see like who he is as a person. And then he goes on to this rant about this like song called Sarah Loves Her Juicy Fruit that he heard at a bar when he was like 15 but could pass for 18.
Yeah.
And it was like life-changing for him. It's an okay song. And then so he wants to go out and party with these people, but you know, for whatever circumstances, they were going somewhere he couldn't. So he just like dips and he walks home. And he this is the 80s, early 80s probably.
Yeah.
Or maybe even the 70s. It's hard to say. Probably the 70s. He's 40. 70s definitely.
Ish, yeah.
So hitchhiking is a big thing. So he hitchhikes to get a ride home, and the guy who picks him up is like, oh, he says the same thing he says to dead Aaron at the beginning of the movie. Daaron.
No, Dave is the guy who's dead at the beginning of the movie.
No, at the beginning of the first movie.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. He's like, I feel like today is going to be a really good day. I can't remember if he says it to Sarah at the beginning of this movie either. But he might.
A lot of burning daylight.
Yeah. So anyway, that conversation, it's just a parallel to like what he says because he's obviously emulated so much for this person, because what this person does to him is, takes him to the side of the road, ties him up, beats him within an inch of his life. Well, first he makes him dig his own grave, then beats him within an inch of his life. Aaron is like enamored with him. He's like, he had so much control over the situation. He was so powerful and commanding, but he wasn't very good at tying knots. So I struggled out of the restraints I was in. I pushed him into the grave and I essentially killed him. And he was like, and I thought to myself, well, Sarah loves her juicy fruit and Aaron loves to kill. And I'm like, you fucking corny.
By the way, we hear some of Sarah Loves Her Juicy Fruit at the end of the movie, and it's a fucking banger.
Yeah, it is.
There's an original soundtrack for this movie, and I'm pretty sure it's just Sarah Loves Her Juicy Fruit.
It's good. Yeah. And he tells her this. And she's like, you just wait here. And she gets into the hot tub with him and like starts massaging him, and like the weirdest way like possible, like grabbing onto his neck and shit. It is so horny. But kind of in the best
Extremely
way.
So.
It's like,
yeah.
I was kind of like usually any sort of like heterosexual bullshit in a movie like turns me off, but there's just something about these two people's energies with one another that's like fucking amazing. This episode is going to go kind of long. I hope that's okay. I'm just getting really into it. So, oh shit. What happens next? Oh, so she's showering. She goes in the shower. This is we talked about the scene earlier. She's showering. He goes up. He's talking to her essentially on the camera. He's like, you're really special to me. You've made me feel something I haven't felt in a really long time. Probably his like desire to really kill someone and like really feel it. And he's like, I don't really know how to do it. And then deal with this. Like, how do I reconcile with this? And he stares at the knife that he has in his hand. And then he goes up to her room, hears the shower going, and goes into the bathroom, and there's like a red light on, which is ominous as fuck, and I don't know if I've ever seen that in a bathroom before. That's fine. And like she jumps out at him. You know, her face is all fucked up because she put like scotch tape all over it.
Yeah, it's like that vine of like the girl like holding her nose down, and then she like gets halfway through a sentence, and she's like, what if I and then it cuts to her with the tape over her nose, and she's like, I'm Squidward.
Yeah
That's what it's like.
Yeah.
Isn't it fun when I describe vines? I shut up for like 15 minutes and then I start talking about Vine.
No, I mean, we always have to immortalize Vine in whatever capacity we can, you know?
God, they killed Vine. I'm still sad about that.
Same. Fuck. So, it's like she freaked him out. You know, she scared the shit out of him. And and he loves it. He's like, this is great. This is great. And then they have wine together later. It's funny because he's like, mommy needs her juice. Mommy's thirsty. He's so fucking weird. I love him to death. He's such an endearing character. He's got the charisma of a serial killer. It's absolutely beautiful. And then he tells her that, like, oh, I know you do the show Encounters, basically. And I'm not mad at you because I also stretch the truth sometimes. But I just want you to know that, like, I know, and you know, and we know. I know. It's known. And then they're like, okay. I think we skipped the pool scene where, he talks about Aaron. Dead Aaron.
Daaron. Talk about Daaron.
Daaron. He's like, yeah, I even had an axe outside. On
like firmly planted in a block of wood, and he like didn't even understand. He didn't even think that was going to be the. He didn't even think he was going to die.
Yeah. He's like, I was pretty sure he was just asking for it at that point. And honestly, the dumb bullshit that Daaron does in that movie, it's like, he's like, oh, he gets stalked by this person who, like, invites him to this, like, lake or whatever, and he just goes. Like, he just goes. He doesn't even call the police beforehand. He just goes. It's
Listen, Blair, sometimes you just need some money.
No, not even for money. It's not even for cash. It's just like, I just need a friend right now, like Joseph was. He's like,
He pays him.
I mean, he pays him initially, but not to go to the lake with him.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Daaron is just being a fucking idiot. And there's some sort of...
Was being a fucking idiot. Show some respect for the dead.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some self-destructive tendencies in there. There's just a lot to fucking talk about in this movie. Yeah, but this is the lampshading moment you were talking about, because Sarah's like, oh, so you were gonna kill me with that blender then, yeah? And he was like, oh, I've never thought of that before. That's really interesting, but I promise not to kill you, so I don't think that's in the cards for us. And she's like, well, you did promise not to kill me for 24 hours, because that was a conversation they had later. And I don't know, it's just so, like, he's like all sly about it. He's like, oh, you've got yourself into trouble now. But back when they were having wine with one another, he's like, I don't want to make another boring-ass murder film. I don't want to make a stodgy documentary, because we have enough of fucking of those. I want you to kill me, essentially. And she's like, I don't know, why would I do that? And he's like, I think you would do anything to make a great work of art, which is, yeah, like, I mean, we've seen that. Well, we've seen that to an extent, because, like, the next two scenes are, like, comedic in their absurdity and also their darkness. At first, he puts on the Peach Fuzz mask, gives her an axe. He's like, I just sharpened this axe. It should go right through my neck. Just pretend it's like a cartoon and there's a funny noise. Just chop my fucking head off, essentially. And she's like, I don't know if I can do this. And then he's like, okay, that's fine. Bad idea. I'm just going to hang myself instead. And you're just going to sit here and watch me die, or you can save me. But if you just watch me die, you're basically complicit in my murder. But it's not super hands-on, it's not as cool as chopping my head off. But, you're just starting out, so I think that's going to be okay. And so he, like, throws himself off of the balcony. And then she catches him and, like, basically pulls him down from the rope. And she's visibly freaked out by this and pissed off at him. Because he's all like, I've got another really great idea. Oh, you're really mad at me. She's putting on her boots and she's like, that was super fucked up. He goes and shows her a harness that he was wearing. I don't really believe him that he was wearing that harness, but I just think it was a means to calm her down, essentially. And he talks to her like, I wanted to give you a really good episode of Encounters. Like, that was the only thing I could really give to you, So they kind of make up, I guess. They play hide and seek outside, I guess. This happens. That's when this happens, right? he's like,
Yeah,
Sewa?
about that.
He's like, Sewa? Where are you, Sewa? Like, literally like
Shut
that. No, he
Yeah,
literally
he
is
does.
like that, though. Don't even start with me. He literally is.
Hello, my name is Ellen.
Yeah.
Hello, where are you?
Yeah. And then he's chopping wood outside, and they're talking about shit.
Chomping that wood.
What happens next?
What does happen next?
He takes her out to the woods in the middle of the night, yeah? That's what happens
yes?
next. I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, this is like the climax of the movie now, yeah?
Yeah, it is. So he takes her out to the middle of the woods. And he's talking to her. Oh, fuck, it's so fucked up. Like, he's got this...
It's extremely fucked up.
He's got this grave dug. And he's like, I was going to bury you here, but I think what's going to happen is like, so I'm going to stab myself, and then you're going to stab yourself, and we're just going to die together, and that's how it's going to end. And she's like, I don't know about that.
Bye.
Yeah.
I mean, he starts stabbing himself, and he like gives her the knife, and then he just starts.
And
she's
like, I'm
fucking booking.
fucking outie. Yeah, absolutely. And then he gets the upper hand. I think he tackles her essentially. I think.
Yeah, and he like stabs her.
He stabs her.
And at this point, I'm just like, man, fuck this movie.
Yeah, he stabs her. He throws her in the grave, and he kind of collapses because he's like still like bleeding from the stomach. And we see her like he's in front of the camera. I think he's talking to her. Oh, he also tries to give her the locket that he gave Aaron in the first movie. He's like, I want to give you something really special. She opens it, and it's a picture of him and Aaron. And he's like, sorry, there's another man in there, but I didn't really have time to make you one.
Yeah.
That's so fucking funny.
Blair, you're starting to break up a little bit, by the way, so we need to hurry up and finish this before you fucking explode.
Yeah. Okay. So she climbs out of the grave. She whacks him in the back of the head with a shovel, and she is gone. And that's basically where the scene ends. And then the last scene in the movie is her being filmed walking down the streets of what I can assume is probably New York, or no, probably Los Angeles, because this takes place in California. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, so it's probably L.A. And he's just filming her. Of what we assume it's Joseph. I mean, I don't know who else it would be, and she has no idea. And that's it. And that's the movie. That's movie. It's... obviously I have a lot to say about this movie. And I got into most of it. I think basically the strongest energy I get from this movie is the fact that it is a loving parody of the first one. Yeah. Like it wants to demystify Joseph's character, or Aaron's character, Mark Duplass's character.
I don't know if demystify is what I would call it, because like we learn a little bit about his history here, but it's more just like you realize that this man is just not like it's just kind of like a doofus, like a highly lethal doofus, obviously, but like a fucking just kind of a dinkus.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I say demystify, not that we learn. We practically know next to nothing about his actual history. But we see him more vulnerable than he would probably normally allow himself to be. Yeah. So there's that, and it's a really fascinating character study of both Sarah and like what she's willing to do, and of Mark Duplass's character, and like how he interacts with the world, and like how he sees the world, you know? It's so fucking good. It's really fucking good. I hope y'all watched this movie before we talked about it, because I think it's fucking amazing to see with fresh eyes. But even if you didn't, like, I still think
you're still valid.
You're still valid because we're all valid. But I still think you'd still get a lot out of this. And it's, I mean, if for nothing else, like, it's so hilariously written. It's so good. It's probably the strongest horror comedy I've ever seen. Because it has such a great dark sense of humor. Mm-hmm. And it's
I don't know if I fully agree with calling it the best horror comedy I've ever seen, but like this is a good movie.
Yeah. It's definitely up there for me. Fucking hell, this movie is so good. It revels in its absurdity, and in the absurdity of its characters and its subject matter.
So this is breaking into your top 5 of movies we've watched on Fear Rating, right?
Oh, easily. I would probably. I think the original Creep is good for what it is, and it's good for its own reasons. But I think I like this one more.
I think this. I don't know if this breaks my top 5 because like I like we went over last week. Like the Wailing made it in and it kicked They Look Like People out.
Yeah.
I don't like this more than Scream. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is just like I think it's a good ass movie and I like it a lot. This is just like in terms of personal what I like.
Yeah.
I don't like this better than Scream. I don't like this better than Get Out. I don't like this better than Coherence. I don't like this better than Green Room. I might like it better than Green Room actually. I'm gonna have to like do some introspection about that bish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't really know what my strong top 5 is. It just feels like it belongs up there.
Well, Blair, we're coming up on the Fear Baiting 2-year anniversary in just 4.5 short months, so you gotta fucking figure it out.
Oh my god. Really? 4 months?
Ish. We started in like April, right?
I think you're right.
Let me check.
Yeah, something like that.
So you've got some time to think.
Yeah.
And we've got time to see more movies.
Yeah, for sure. So I guess let's get into ratings on a scale of.
You got actually about 6 months actually because we did start in May.
Cool. So on a scale of 0 to 5, Saras whom's love their juicy fruits. What do you give this movie?
I'm gonna give this movie a good old 4. No, just 5. Five Saras that love her juicy fruits.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same. This is a solid 5 for me. I feel real good about this movie. It's good movie. It's good cinema.
Movie good. We don't have any questions this week, which is unfortunate, disappointing. I'm publicly shaming everyone who listens to our podcast.
It's okay. You know what? I think I had enough to talk about. And honestly, if you want to send us questions about this movie next week, we would be more than willing to talk about it.
We will consider them.
Yeah, we will. There's plenty of discussion to be had about this movie. So honestly, if you have anything to say about what I had to say and or qualms,
call us out, please.
Yeah, qualms with my analysis or whatever, or like agreements, or like if you want to expand on it, it's all good. Please, this is a great movie to have a conversation about.
Yeah, let's discourse.
Let's discourse about it. So yeah.
So yeah, no questions. Next week we will be having friend of the show Saf on to discuss Tag, Japanese horror flick. Mm-hmm. And let's get into some recommendations. All right. I ain't got shit.
Me neither. Fuck, because
the only movie I've watched in the last week was Scream for the 3rd time this year. Yeah, it's a good. So my recommendation, I guess, this week is I'm just gonna take a page from Blair's book and just recommend you do a thing. Get some friends together. Get a cheap ass bottle of Moscato. Drink some wine and watch like a classic horror movie. Like watch like a Scream or a Halloween or something like that. Something that's good. It's like the comfort food that you need in this kind of trying time when the days are getting shorter, seasonal affective disorders picking up. Mm-hmm. Maybe you've been hitting a rough patch. Mm-hmm. Just get together with some friends, get some cheap ass, get a fucking giant bottle of Moscato for $9 and just pound that shit. There was a bottle of red wine too. I didn't drink it, but one of my other friends that was hanging out with us last night did.
Yeah.
And the front of the bottle just said Black Ink, the name of the brand, red wine. Did not say like Cabernet Sauvignon or Pinot whatever or anything on it. It just said red wine. Right on.
You know what? If you're buying wine that only says the fact that it's wine on it, you know what you're in for.
Yeah, you are in for wine.
Yep. You know what? I'm gonna do a bit of a weird one too this week. Call back to our introduction. Get into spam. Trust me. Hey, trust me on this one. Everyone, just get into spam. Just try it. Just buy 1 can of spam. You know,
I'm not putting this in the show notes.
You know what? No, Luna, listen to me. Just buy 1 can of spam. It's cheap. So if like you fry it up and it doesn't do anything for you, like you lost maybe $1.50. Like it's fine. So, but it's good and you're gonna love it and you're gonna buy more. Probably not too much because it's super high in sodium, but it's good in things like you can always fry it beforehand, but fry it, put it in a sandwich with some like cheese and shit, like make a grilled sandwich with it. That's going to be really good. Chop it up and put it into something like what I did. I put it into fried rice. I'm going to putting it into like a potato egg hash tomorrow. That's going to be really good. Yeah, fuck with spam. Fuck with spam.
Cool. If you want to check us out elsewhere, check us out our sister podcast, The Wonder Yerks. We'll have an episode of that out this Friday, and then the Friday after that too, because we missed a week because of scheduling issues, and then everything went bad on recording yesterday. So we're gonna try that again.
Yeah.
So listen to that. It's good. We have 11 episodes, and we're about to have 12.
Yes.
Let's see. You've got when you heat. No, never mind. Check us out. Help support us on Patreon. Patreon.com/fearbaiting. And if you can toss us a buck. Buck gets you like access to polls and stuff. And above that, you get like names read and shit. And I don't know what our other tiers are. We need to establish multiple. We need to establish more tiers on our Patreon player.
Yeah.
And if you can't toss a buck or anything our way, that's again totally fine. We would, but if you want to give us a review on iTunes, and I'm going to pull up iTunes to give a quick look-see while you are going to talk about where to find us elsewhere. Blair, what's our social media?
So you can find us on like the show itself on Fear Baiting.
Oh wait, we got a new patron.
Oh fuck yeah! Thank you.
Friend of the show, Lauren, has joined us on Patreon.
Thank you, Lauren. We really appreciate it.
Friend of the show, unless I'm mistaken. No, that is friend of the show, Lauren, who I know from the Post Game of Thrones Discord.
Nice. Yeah, so if you want to
big fan.
If you want to contact the show, you can do so at fearbaiting on Twitter, fearbaiting.tumblr.com, or fearbaiting@gmail.com. Those are all places you can reach us. If you want to reach us personally, you can reach me at Blair Kitsch on Twitter or pfight.tumblr.com on Tumblr. If you want to reach
Pfight.
Pfight?
Pfight.
Pfight.
I respect Pfight.
I was just making sure that I actually said Pfight, not my old URL.
No, you did say Pfight.
Cool. I'm Pfight. You can find Luna at Chie Shadonaka on Twitter and chiesatonaka.tumblr.com. It never gets easier for me to say. It never gets.
It's okay. You'll get it eventually.
Maybe.
And this has been Fear Baiting, everyone. We'll be back next week with Saf to watch Tag. And until next time, I'm Luna.
I'm Blair.
And remember,
you can put a fucked up guy anywhere.
Good night, everyone.
Oh, I just remembered that Mark Duplass's character calls himself a fucked up guy in this movie, and that
he does. We didn't call attention to that.
It brings me so much joy.
And remember, you can put Mark Duplass anywhere. Good night, everyone.
Good night.